for bad guys in the neighborhood, up to no good. They're in my neighborhood. Look at those bad guys getting chased down in my neighborhood. They're up to no good. Oh yeah, alright. It's the Popo! The Popo Patrol! Our system is working! Not. Okay. Well, I just got back from the store and stuff. And, this is curious. And, I'd like to say that I'd like to talk about perspective for a moment. I get online and I talk about a lot of world encompassing things. Or at least things that impact people severely in one way or another on various issues that can have a seriously detrimental effect on people's lives. Well, I have to say that on one hand, I wish I could be completely inclusive. Because, inclusion is great. You can include everyone, you can be the good guy on everything, and in an ideal society, in some kind of ideal world, and if you're hearing ideal world and you're already going, then that's where the devil's in the details. So, when I'm talking about things and being harsh or critical or something, I'm trying to think of the details. And as horrible as it sounds, and I do feel bad for it, there is a practicality to inclusion and unfortunately exclusion. And I'm not a friend of exclusion, but I've made a lot of statements online and blog TV and other places saying that, oh, I'm for this conservative thing or that conservative thing. And all it really is a matter of inclusionary or exclusionary. And just for the record, I hate to be exclusionary, but I'm sorry, I can't help but question inclusion. You have to. And that's where you have to make your choices. And unfortunately, I don't like the choices this world offers. You either have this package of set values, or you have this package of set values, or you're labeled an ism, or an ism, or a phobe, or an ist, or something like that. Well, I just went to the store and spent $20, and right now, I've got everything I need. Of course, that encompasses a whole greater set of things that make that little bit just enough to get by, And in a very real sense, I wish everybody had that. But in another way, I wish the people who have all these high ideals would just realize that basically the people who are ready to give up everything or deny me even my little bit of something for that are really the ones that are being exclusionary and inclusionary and yada yada and vice versa. You know, and all the positive and negative rights about it. I couldn't believe someone who was a major YouTuber, or maybe he was just trying to get me to give my definition and knew perfectly well the term he knew it by, didn't know the meaning of positive and negative rights. And that's pretty much to do with conservative and liberal and inclusionary and exclusionary. Maybe he was just drawing me out, who knows. But you know, I'm trying to amend my views, and yet it only makes me that much more determined to stick by them. Because I do believe, not in the power almighty, but in a pantheistic naturalism that is deterministic. I guess that's why I am who I am. Now paint me an ism or not, but until I figure out something different, you can nail me to that cross. I is who I is. I is Republicus.